Talking about using social media to build customer relationships, but more importantly, I'm going to be talking about personal branding. How many of you have heard that term, personal branding? The first thing I want to do is I want to tell you a little bit about what it is that I do. I want to talk about my elevator pitch. What I tell people is I help ordinary people become famous. How many of you want to be famous? And the purpose of that elevator pitch is to get people to ask more questions. So what do you think people ask me when I say I help ordinary people become famous?
How?
Yeah, how? He is a recognized expert in his local community. Jerome has won Atlanta's Top Stylist Award 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row, okay? He writes a column in the Marietta Weekly, which is a weekly newspaper, okay? He writes a column in the Marietta Weekly. He's been featured on Good Morning Atlanta. Now, this is the type of fame that I'm actually talking about. And I'm not talking about being famous. I'm really talking about how to become a recognized expert. I didn't do anything to deserve this except I shot some video about 6 months ago, and that video is still on YouTube, and people are still watching the video. They don't know I shot it 6 months ago. To them, it's brand new right now today because that's when they saw it. I was branding and marketing myself. Customers seek you. So now I get phone calls. People call me. How many of you like to have people just call you wanting to buy whatever it is that you sell?
Personally thank Mr. Otis Collier and give him another hand because that was so excellent. Really marketing for the new millennium, okay? And so what we'd like to do, Mr. Otis Collier, is to present you with this beautiful award here.
Now that's hot.
And this could be on your video testimonial as well. So, hello.
All right. Hey guys, this is Otis Collier. I'm here in Los Angeles, California. I'm with Mr. Gregory Drake. Greg has just gone through one of my training sessions, and we've had an opportunity to sit down. We had lunch together today. We're up in my hotel room right now, just wrapping up before he leaves. But I just want to thank Greg for coming out. I really want to thank Greg for just being that support for me all of these years, because I've been watching him behind the scenes and watching what he's doing. So I'm going to let Greg say a few words before we close out for today. So Greg, why don't you say something?
Oh, it'll be my pleasure. It was a pleasure. First off, if you don't know who I am, my name is Gregory Drake. I was born and raised in this town called Lansing, Michigan. I got my start in the network marketing industry about the age of 19 and did like a lot of people, became a member of the No Friends Left Club. And I got my start using the Web 2.0 marketing about 3 years ago. And within my first 45 days, I made about $6,000. And after that point, that's what catapulted me to the place where I could actually start giving out information that Otis has been using. And the thing I will tell you, that Otis has taken some of the stuff that I've done and taken it into a completely different level in the industry, working with salespeople and people who are actually branding themselves, so that way they can be in the industry of having a job, but they're branding themselves in such a way that they can command higher salaries, that they can actually go in and demand how they're going to have their work environment set up. And especially now today, when you're in a time where getting work is not as easy as what it once was, he's showing people in this industry how to brand themselves first, make their company second, so that way, even if something happens to their job, they always have a way to be able to make sure the income doesn't stop, which in this day and time is so extremely important. So I just want to acknowledge Otis Collier. What I saw today, he was providing massive value for little to nothing. I couldn't believe how much he was giving away. I was like, oh my God. But I will tell you, he's been providing massive value. And I will tell you, if you are in the sales and marketing industry and you're looking for a branding coach, a branding marketer that's going to help you, I put a huge stamp of approval on Otis. He'll be a great guy to work with, kind of take you by the hand, get you that extra push to get you started, even if you have absolutely no clue what to do. Otis is the man to work with because he can help you get where you want to go. That's about all I got to say. So I'll turn it back over to Otis.
You know, that's a wonderful endorsement. I'm just smiling from ear to ear. Just a wonderful endorsement. But what I want to also say is that if you guys are in the Los Angeles area and you want to get with someone who knows about marketing, especially if you're in network marketing, because we ran into a couple of people in my audience who are in different network marketing companies. And if you need someone locally to hold your hand, Gregory Drake is the man. He's the person that can help you and build your business like no other. So before I end, Gregory did not, he missed out on the cardinal rule here. He did not tell us how to get in contact with him. He knows I'm going to be putting this video up. He needs to tell us how to get in contact with him.
The best way to get in contact with me right now is to stop by the new community we have, which is MLM 21 Day Challenge. And the whole thing behind that entire project is you give us 21 days and we will change your life forever. Get you massive leads and traffic, but also make a huge change in your life. So I look forward to seeing you there. God bless.